Hi everybody, Bobby here, and tonight I just wanted to talk about what I promised that I was going to talk about. So, you know, promises made, promises kept. And it is going to be about your second body. So, um, as we always say, my sister and I, in the beginning of our videos. If you do not resonate with our information, that's okay. You can go and listen to other people, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and if you resonate with them, fine. If you resonate with us, you want to come back, that's okay too. We will always be here and to bring you the information that is the most accurate through our downloads and research. And just to mention a little bit, my sister and I haven't done videos together because, well, obviously I was not available. I was, pretty much down for 2 months. And just a little bit before that, she was the one down for a couple of weeks. And now we're coming back together and we're doing everything we can so that we can bring all the latest information to you, whether it is, uh, any kind of information that we get downloads and then we need to express or convey to you. And with that said, the information that I wanted to bring today in this little video, I don't want to make it too long. It's about your body and obviously, your aura, which is your soul or your spiritual body. But the most important one is the subtle body. That one is basically the one that helps you feel everything that you are feeling. You have the senses, which we don't have five, we have 15, but I'm just going to concentrate on the five senses right now because, well, basically that's what this body feels. So when we think about our bodies, we only see, our meat suit, as I call it sometimes. And for years, we've been in this 3D matrix thinking that our bodies were the main, you know, body, and then we had a spirit, but it's not like that. It's the other way around. So we have a soul or the spirit, which is the one outside and is the aura. And the aura has our bodies inside. And again, I can see auras, and I will have another video of something that I just discovered today with my sister, and it's so amazing. And you're gonna love it. So, but we have our aura and the body. So our aura is basically, the spirit. And the spirit is just the one that senses everything when we are dreaming. Now, when we are, awake, our body is the one that helps the spirit feel, taste, smell, see everything that we, do on our daily lives. And what is happening right now is we have two bodies and then our aura. So basically, it's three bodies. But the subtle body is the one that helps you feel everything that you're feeling. So our basically that the subtle body is basically your nervous system. So everything that you consume, again, whether it is, poisons, food, social media, everything, all the trash that is coming out there is unbelievable. Um, your nervous system will absorb all of those frequencies, and then your body is going to feel everything. So you're going to be in pains, you're going to have stress, you're going to have, depression, you're going to have every single illness or disease that you think of or that you can think of. It will manifest at the cellular level. Why? Because your nervous system is the one absorbing all of that stuff that it's either coming out on the phones or the TV, or when you consume low vibrational frequencies. There's plenty of videos out there coming out now that we humans have or must eat high vibrational foods in order for our nervous system to calibrate and balance. If you do not do that, you will always be in a loop, in pain, stuck. It's just crazy. But we started learning that now, and it is amazing. I did the changes and I do feel them. I don't go on social media. The only social media that my sister and I use is YouTube, because we have our YouTube channel. But other than that, we notice the difference when we are not in social media, when we are not on, YouTube or IG, or actually, I don't even go to IG anymore. But when we don't use social media for anything, not even to go look. If we want a recipe, we just go and get our books for our recipes. We basically are doing everything old school, because there is a spiritual war right now, and it is also a communications war. There's so much misunderstanding. AI is just putting a lot of stories out there that are so incredible, that I know for a fact. I've seen them and I study them, and I'm like, no, this is not real. So I just decided, you know what, this is a communications war, and I can see it. So anyways, the subtle body is the one absorbing all of that. So if you see fear, that's what your body is going to start absorbing, and then you're going to start feeling stress, anxiety, all those horrible things. And for you to be able to manifest, your body or your nervous system have to be in a relaxed state. If it doesn't, then you will be fragmented. It's like your thoughts are going to be all over the place, and you can't put anything together. You cannot organize yourself. You cannot basically do anything. You feel stuck. You can't think right. You can't do anything, for yourself or for your family. It's just incredible. The way that the nervous system works is basically you. And we have to also add to that we do have 3 brains and 2 hearts. We have the higher heart right here, which is the heart chakra. And when we feel those flutters or the heart palpitations, we don't actually feel them on our heart, which is sometimes, and I say sometimes because I know people who have the heart on the right side. And, but we have our hearts on the left, and that's not where we feel the flutters. We feel the flutters right here, because this is the higher heart. This is the heart of the aura. This is the heart of the spirit. That is the one that is opening right now for humanity to ascend. So if you hold on to anger, fear, shame, guilt, or you try to shame other people, you try to judge people, you hate people, I mean, everything that it is a bad emotion, that is where the heart is feeling, because it is our higher heart. So, and then our brains obviously are the gut, which is the intuition, the heart, which is the emotions, and then the brain, which is where you process and analyze and, logic and all of that. So it's pretty interesting what our bodies are. And if you learn how to navigate your own body, your thoughts are basically the most powerful thing that you can think of in terms of, you know, um, getting yourself better. When you change your thoughts and you start thinking positive, your body starts changing and getting better. You can basically just get yourself cured of anything, and with your thoughts. So that's how powerful the mind is. So, and, when you clear your nervous system, you can have a deeper intuition, and you can feel things out there. You can use your gifts. It is pretty interesting and amazing what is going on with the nervous system. So always think that you have the power to create the life that you want, but you also have the power to make your body feel better. And I always think about, the I am. I always do my recitals or my mantras every morning, and I use always the I am. And anything that you put after I am, you become. So you have to be very careful with how you use that mantra. You always have to be in the positive. Let's just, raise our frequencies. Let's change, because change starts with you, with us. And once you start that change inside of you and in your mind, then you can see the change around you. And with that said, I just wanted to come up and give you just a little bit information about what the nervous system is. Not too much. I will expand maybe later in another video. But, I hope that this information is useful for you, and that you can start applying and integrating all of the information and the changes, so that you can have a beautiful life. Because right now life is just amazing, and that's the way I just want to see it. And with that said, I hope that you guys have a beautiful night. I send a lot of love and a lot of healing and abundance to all.